but it didn't look right. Hey, Angie. Hey, Wanda. Happy Friday. How y'all doing today? Hey, Patrice. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all on Instagram. How y'all doing? What's going on with y'all today? Hey. Hey, Mother. Happy Blessed Friday to all y'all. Hey. Happy Blessed Friday to all y'all. So today, Kurt. So today, y'all, the topic is pretending to be strong. That's what I said. The topic for the day is pretending to be strong. Hey, Penny. Hey, Mel. Hey, Queens. So, y'all shall alive. If y'all on YouTube, hey, Ingrid, y'all like and subscribe. And y'all tune in. Shut alive to somebody. And the comedy show is tomorrow. Uh-huh. And I'm going to cut up. It's my comedy show tomorrow. And I got my special guests. Uh-huh. It's my day, my way. Tomorrow. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Tomorrow. So if y'all ain't got y'all tickets already, don't meet me there. Beat me there. I told y'all can buy y'all tickets on Bright Event. Or y'all can pay at the door. And this is what I want to say. Now, a lot of y'all, let me say this. I support a lot of y'all. Y'all be having dances. Y'all be having parties. Y'all be having all kind of stuff going on. And y'all let me know, and I support y'all. So tomorrow is your turn to support me like I supported y'all. If I haven't supported you yet, that's because you never told me what you had going on. Prayers needed for what? Oh, wow. In Puerto Rico? Prayers needed in Puerto Rico, y'all. Whatever they got going on, that's what Lord protect them, cover them with the blood. Already done. So, the topic for today. First of all, can I get some love? Hey, can I get some love? I'm just saying. You're just like a Negro that don't show you no love, but won't be out there messing around with the side chick. Y'all just like them. Don't want to show you no love, won't be disrespectful, won't stay out with their partners. Y'all just like, some of y'all just like them. Y'all want people to love y'all, but y'all don't want love on other people. Now, why y'all got to be so selfish? I'm just trying to understand why y'all got to be so selfish. It's me and me's. And I know some of y'all don't like me. And guess what? I don't give a damn. Because I like me and Jehovah loves me. So for the people that don't like me, whoop-de-doo. How about that? I had a blessed day. Every day that I wake up to see another day is a blessing to me. From the time that I wound up in a wheelchair, I shouldn't have never complained because he left me here. So every day of my life, until I expire on this earth, is a blessing for me to be here. Even though sometimes I be complaining to myself. I'm the man in the mirror. When I look at myself, when you get to a point in your life where it don't matter how y'all feel about me. All that matters how he feel about me and how I feel about me. And I'm comfortable in my own skin. Y'all got to get comfortable in your own skin. See what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, Y'all want people to love on y'all. Y'all want people to treat y'all good. Right. Y'all want people to treat y'all good. Y'all want people to do for y'all what y'all ain't gonna do for them. I'm feeling blue today. It's a lot of y'all that got a lot of people that really, really love y'all. But hey, beautiful, hey, queen. But the way that y'all treat some people move them around because of y'all nasty ways, y'all ugly ways. See, some of y'all think because y'all beautiful on the outside, they make you a beautiful person. Now, you could be a beautiful person on the outside with a nasty ass disposition about yourself. That's what I said. That's what I said. And let me tell y'all something. The less people come on my live, the more they push me to being better than what I've been. The more people that dislike you, that's supposed to make you stronger. The more people that don't support you, that's supposed to make you stronger. Happy Fridays. Because guess what? Ain't nobody gonna take care of you like him, Jehovah, and yourself. In spite of whatever I might be going through, or sometimes I might feel some type of way, but I have to shake that shit off. Because you could be having a good day and all of a sudden, a spirit or a thought, and now you think about some shit that happened in the past that has nothing to do with what's going on in your life right now. I'm just saying. Because I be looking at me saying, you know what? Let me tell y'all young people something. Y'all need to enjoy your life while y'all got a chance. Because the world that we living in right now, I see so many of y'all youngsters that are very disrespectful to adults, to y'all parents, and y'all about to pay for that this summer. Hey, darling, y'all about to pay for that this summer. So to some of y'all parents, y'all are being held accountable this summer. You know why? Because you had an opportunity to tell your son or your daughter about Jehovah and them getting their life right. So since you're so scared to talk to your son or your daughter because you're afraid that they're not going to allow you to see their children or they're not going to come around you. So at the end of the day, that means they control you. If y'all on my timeline and y'all got young adult children that's disrespectful to y'all and other people, and y'all don't chastise that, y'all gonna be crying this summer. Not next summer. And can y'all show me some love? My birthday coming up. Can y'all just show me some love? I ain't asking for no cash app. I ain't asking for no $5. I ain't asking for no $1. I ain't asking for no $2. All I'm asking y'all to do is press the like button, share the video, and show your girl some love. Damn. Y'all come in my house and just be like, oh, what's she talking about today? Or we just gonna, don't act like I don't be educating y'all. Don't act like I don't give y'all wisdom. I know y'all be on here because y'all be using my shit. And no matter what nobody's saying, how they say it, they still can't say it like AMAs. Right string, wrong yo-yo. I'm just saying. It's sad when y'all feed off of me. I'm talking about my wisdom. Yeah, I be on TikTok. I should have went on the other day since they playing with me over here on IG. See, I said I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to stand on business. I said I wasn't going to do this. I said I wasn't going to be on all three of these platforms. But I be feeling some type of way for y'all, because I be feeling like somebody on here that don't have TikTok and don't have YouTube and all that. I come on here because somebody on one of these platforms need to be delivered. Not tomorrow, not the next day, today. You still fighting now. Y'all still fighting for y'all life, huh? Y'all still fighting. Y'all still don't want to let go of the pills. Y'all don't want to let go some of the alcohol. Y'all don't want to let go other things. Y'all don't want to let go of the cheating, the backbiting, the jealousy, the envy. Y'all don't want to let that go. That's why y'all don't want to change your life. Y'all want to stay in the wilderness. Y'all want to go where it looks familiar. See, over here, y'all not familiar with changing y'all life. Y'all not familiar with want to get in y'all life right. Y'all want to do what y'all want to do, how y'all want to do it. So a lot of y'all not familiar. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I come on all these platforms and I give y'all wisdom. I tell y'all about life, how y'all get your life together. I share stuff with y'all that can make your life different. Maybe if you change your life, you could get the things that you've been crying about. Maybe if you start living right and stop upholding your young children and stop disrespecting your mama and your daddy and elderly people, maybe you could get the things that you see other people with and you don't want to see them with it. Some of y'all got more than other people and y'all jealous of the people that got less than y'all. And that's so sad. Y'all look at other people and be like, in your mind, you can't afford it. You can afford it. You just ain't willing to make that sacrifice. I ain't never heard so many people that got good jobs, people that's making 6-figure, people that making good money. All they do is whine. Oh, I can't afford that. Oh, I can't afford. No, don't say you can't afford it. Say that's something that you ain't gonna buy, even if you can. And that's understandable. But don't hate me, because that's what I wanted outside. Don't hate me. Whatever I want, if I want it, I'm gonna get it. So why be mad and jealous at somebody else because they wanted it and they got it? I'm just saying. So why y'all mad? And why y'all envy? You know why y'all? You know why they don't be having I got more pickaboos than anything. Y'all know why? Because I'm one of the real ones. And I ain't sugarcoating that shit. They want somebody that's going to sugarcoat, that's going to go along, to get along. And that's not how Aunt May's do it over here. And May's going to keep it real, whether y'all like it or not. And some of y'all in the background be saying, damn, she talking about me, but y'all ain't got to let me know I'm talking about y'all, because at the end of the day, he the messenger and I'm here to deliver the message. I'm going to say it again. This summer, a lot of y'all parents going to be crying. This summer, because he warned y'all. He warned a lot of y'all. But no, y'all go along to get along. And how could y'all teach y'all children about life and about living right and doing the right thing when y'all doing the wrong things? Why would your daughter or your son look up to you and you don't practice what you preach? You telling your daughters about sleeping around with different guys, laying up with them, ain't getting nothing out of them and all that kind of stuff, and you do the same shit. Our kids are a replicate of us. Thank you. A replicate of us. But no, y'all want to be their friends. Y'all want pass the blunt, pass the gulp. Y'all want to do all that with y'all children. It's just some shit I ain't doing. Under no circumstance. But some of y'all gonna cry this summer. I am so forever grateful that I have my own mind. Nobody don't control me. And let me tell you something. If you got a spouse, you got a husband or a wife, and you doing the right thing, you for the right thing, and see if your husband or your wife is not for the right thing, you know y'all became one when y'all got married, right? Either you gonna go along to get along with your spouse, or you gonna move around. Because man, you're not gonna be together, or we not gonna be married, and you out there doing some shady shit. Because when you out there doing shady shit and you connected to me, that you might as well say we doing shady shit. It's we. It ain't no you. It's we. So if you got a husband or you got a wife and somebody chastising the kids and somebody not, y'all unequally yoked. How about that? You get mad because your spouse or your husband chastised your children. You want him to chastise your children, or it could be stepchildren. That's what you say in front of him. But when it's time for him or her to chastise him, you get in the way. That's what Jehovah said. When it's time for him to chastise our children, he said, you better fall back. He said, your parents better fall back. Because if y'all was about the right thing and y'all love y'all children as much as y'all portray to love them, y'all gonna love them enough to spare a ride, whether they like it or not. Y'all gonna love them enough to save their soul. See, one thing about life, if you talk to your children and you told them wrong from right, you're not gonna be held accountable. But if you know your child out there living foul, jacking, robbing, stealing, doing all kind of other stuff, and you don't tell them what the word say, you're looking at, and you wonder why you crying. You wonder why you going through, why you in a depression stage, why you feeling lonely sometimes, because he holding you accountable for not chastising your children. I'm just saying. I'm just delivering a message. And some of y'all here on this timeline, this summer, y'all gonna be crying. Because to know better is to do better. Well, let me tell you about me, since you always have so much to say about me as a mother, and y'all try to put the puzzles together and all that. And Maze taught her children about Jehovah. And Maze brought her children to church. And Maze keep it real with her children. Thank you. Whether they like it or not. Y'all wondering why Aunt Maze trying on forward with her? Because Aunt Maze ain't sugarcoating and Aunt Maze ain't going along to get along. I'm just saying. If you got a husband and your husband be around your children and your children cater more to him than you, and they disrespect you as their mother, and he don't check that shit, that means he is going along to get along, and the children are selling it. He allowing his children to sell their soul like him. I will never be a mother, a parent, as a mother. And my children, in spite of whatever going on with me and my baby daddies or whatever going on, I will never allow my children to be disrespectful and treat their daddies any type of way. That's not who I am. But if you got children and you say you love your children, you as a father, you as a mother, you're going to love them enough to stand on all 10 and tell them, I know you love me, but the way you treat your daddy, the way you treat your mama, you got to get that back. He ain't say just honor mother. He say honor mother and father. Okay, since your boy, oh, he ain't never did nothing. Some of y'all got mothers that's bitter because her and the baby daddy, they're not together, they ain't get along. It might have was a one night stand. We don't know. And if you do know, we got some mothers that's bitter and they pass that bitterness down to their children. Oh, he ain't never did nothing for you. He ain't never been around. That's her side. That's her side. I'm just saying. Why naturally y'all gonna take the side of the person that's raising y'all? How many times your mama done got child support and all that? How many times your mama done got money for y'all and they ain't even tell y'all? But in your mind, he a deadbeat. Got women that's on child support too. They got women that neglect their children too. How about that? But it starts from the head. It starts from the head. So y'all don't think they got women manipulates their children? And I feel like if you got a daddy and your daddy know wrong from right, and y'all gonna ride with him, and he ain't chastising y'all, that means he don't give a damn about y'all like that. Some of y'all got daddies, and some of y'all got mamas that pay the way. They pay to play. So yeah, you got them over there because you want to be their friend. You want to give them everything that they need, everything they want. So at the end of the day, you bow down to them. I ain't bowing down to nobody but Jehovah. I don't care. My children don't ever speak to me. I'm talking. I got my two boys speak to me. My daughters, if they don't never want to speak to me again in life, that's between them and Jehovah. I give them to God. I would love for them to speak to me again, but if they don't, I'm not gonna lose my mind. And I feel like this: if you ain't speak to me while I was alive, if I passed away today or tomorrow, don't even come look down on me. For what reason? For what reason? So a lot of y'all that claim y'all love y'all parents and all that kind of shit there, God know the real. You wonder why shit going on with your car, your house and all that. Every time you look around, every time you get money, your check ain't never enough. Well, guess what? You got to go through the transition. Y'all thought it was a game when he say honor thy mother, thy father, thy days will be longer, or don't provoke your parents. Don't provoke your children. Y'all thought it was a game. Y'all thought it was a game when he say he'll shorten your days. Okay. So while y'all trying to figure out why a lot of youngsters is getting unalive or passing away, it's because they shorten their days. So you crying and you whining because your daughter going through. And then a lot of y'all, whatever person y'all be intimate with and wind up having children, the child is a replicate of the daddy or the mom. So if you got a dad that was a block boy, you better pray over your son and make sure and ask God not to let your child be a block boy. Or if the mama was a prostitute, 2 times to 1, the daughter might be a prostitute too. You got to pray over. You got to rebuke them spirits, but that's who you laid up with. That's the man you want to have children with and for. You can't fall nobody but self. That's the title of my book. Whenever it come out. I'm just saying. Y'all around here pointing the finger. Y'all pointing the finger. Oh, this her fault. It's that fault. Some of y'all got children that's on drugs and y'all accuse the people that they running with. Y'all don't want to say, oh, well, stop accusing other people, but because your child running. What if somebody say, well, your child introduced them to the drugs? Stop making your child in your mind better than somebody else's child. I'm just saying, a lot of y'all do that. A lot of y'all feel like y'all children don't do no wrong in your face. I'm just saying, they don't do no wrong in your face. Mm-mm. But a lot of y'all gonna be held accountable. There's a lot of y'all know all the stuff that's going on in the world. And you mean to tell me Y'all not teaching y'all kids about the word of God. All the stuff that's going on. All with our young black men and women and all this stuff going on. And you mean to tell me you're not teaching your child about deliverance? You're not trying to save your child's soul? I promise y'all, listen to me. If it was up to me, I'd pop up at my daughter's house. I'd pop up at their house and say, let's talk. Now, what's the problem? But I do know I can't pop up because they're not open the door. Why would I pop up at their house so they could hurt my feelings? I ain't going to do that. Thank you, Queen. I'm not going to do that. But I would love to pop up at my two daughters' house and say, come here, let's talk. But I know without a shadow of doubt, they're not going to answer the phone. I mean, the door, if they know it's me. Because what I'm not going to do is let them lie in my face. See, they could lie to y'all because y'all on the outside looking in. But they can't lie to me in my face. And a lot of y'all be saying, well, you don't think your kids need counseling? Even if they chose to have counseling. And it be all us right there. Ain't nobody gonna lie in my face. You're not finna lie to a stranger and tell a stranger I did something that I ain't do. See, a lot of y'all, the problem with a lot of y'all go along to get along. See what I'm saying? I have my side of the story, and they have their side of the story. And their side of the story is whatever. But I could raise my right hand to Jehovah. I ain't do nothing that bad. I ain't do that. I ain't do nothing that bad to be blocked. Well, y'all, how you block your mama? How you not answer the phone for your mama? What is wrong with y'all? Y'all done lost y'all rabbit ass mind. I'm saying. And the most hurting part about the shit that y'all do to us, I might want to be around mine. And somebody don't want to be around theirs. Did y'all catch that? I'm going to need y'all to give me some love. And let me see some hearts and some thumbs, because I'm going to say this again. We all got some shit we dealing with. I'm trying to give love. I'm trying to extend love. And somebody's saying, I wish that was my mama. I wish that was my kid's grandmother. Y'all know how many women out there that don't deal with their grandchildren at all? Y'all know how many women out there, children, wish they had a grandmother. And then you know what? When you sit down and you think and you go to analyzing and you be like, damn, is it that bad? So you mean to tell me y'all could forgive other people, but a lot of y'all holding grudges against y'all mama and y'all daddy, all because you can't have your way and your little smart tail disrespectful ass think you in control, and you not. You not controlling, ain't control. You not in control. You not in control. And y'all children only doing what y'all allowing them to do. They got some kids, parents then put them up for adoption. They got some parents then gave their children to their grandparents. They got some kids ain't never really had nobody to embrace them and tell them they love them. Before y'all start judging and amaze and love the children and embrace the children and hug the children and say, Mama love you. and pray over the children. And you mean to tell me y'all running from that? But I believe in my spirit, somebody got a stronghold. Somebody got a stronghold of division between me and my children. Somebody. And God gonna remove them in a way that they don't even want to be removed. Because he am talking about me in rooms that I'm not even in. And everybody think they got it going on. But you know what? He keep on saying, I'm giving y'all an opportunity to make it right. Just because y'all on the outside looking in and people got nice houses and nice cars and all that, that don't mean they're happy within themselves. Until you do right by that little lady right there in the wheelchair, until y'all do right by her, okay, that's all I'm going to say. But I pray that God have mercy on a lot of y'all soul. Because he is very disappointed with a lot of y'all young people out there, the way y'all treat your parents. But y'all are going in the streets and see somebody else mother or father, and y'all gonna greet them with respect. I'm just saying, it don't hurt no more like it used to. And I want some of y'all parents to get just like me. I had to give it a go. I had to start whining and crying, and I had to move around. It had been time Jehovah told me, he said, and I heard him, you better not help. And he said it again. You better not help. I did. Hey, Dana. I did. And I said, Lord, I'm sorry. He said, you better not do it again. Now, if you want to be a blessing to your grandchildren and do what you do for your grandchildren, but grown young adults, he said, you better not. And you know the hurting part about it? When you talk to strangers, you talk to friends, and you talk to people about your children, they be saying, I hope they get it right before it get too late. I don't like to hear that. I don't want it to get too late. I want to be here in the flesh on God's green earth and see the transition. I want to see the transition. And guess what? Let me tell y'all something. I'm talking to all y'all parents. See when somebody hurt you and the person who's not standing up for what's right, the person that they love more than you, the person that, because let me tell y'all something. If they don't love Jehovah and they worship this person, have mercy on their soul. I'm going to say this. I'm going to outlive a lot of people. I'm going to outlive a lot of people. You know why? Because they play a part in everything that's going on. They playing a major part in everything that's going on. And I'm going to be here when they not. Because they don't want to surrender and they don't want to make it right. Hey, Mickey. They don't want to make it right. And go and see each and every one of y'all. Each and every one of y'all. All the games y'all playing with us, with our grandchildren and all that kind of stuff there. Go and see all that. He see all that. I pray every day. Every day. Every day of my life, I pray for deliverance for my children. Because at the end of the day, they still my children. I ask God to protect them, but I also ask him to open their mind, open their eyes, so they could see that they got a beautiful mother that fight for their love, and they don't even want it. I fought a good fight, but I got to fall back. And some of y'all do too. When y'all don't even want to say no, y'all got to say no, even when it hurt. That's why I made the topic today, pretending to be strong. A lot of y'all is pretending that y'all strong and y'all not. But it's okay because we human. But you got to stop repeating the same old cycle, because whatever you do that's not right gonna affect everybody in the household. If you raising the children and you doing something you're not supposed to do as an adult, you don't know that affect everybody in the household. I don't want to do nothing that's gonna affect everybody. I don't want to do nothing. Anything that I did in my past, I went right to Jehovah. Let me pay for my sins. Everything that I did, let me pay for that. I beg Jehovah, please don't let my sins fall on my children, because my daddy and other things that my daddy did, and maybe my mama, I don't know everything about what they did, but I know my daddy was a pimp and my daddy was abusive to women. And that shit fell down to me and my sisters. I was in abusive marriage, abusive relationships, and I was also an abuser. If a man with me and we get into it, and I find out he cheating or he disrespect me, he could be driving. I'm gonna haul off and punch him. I did that. I used to do that. I used to take my anger. You disrespecting me. The last thing I want you to do is lie to me. I hate somebody to lie to me. Your word should be everything. I don't like nobody to lie to me. I had anger problems. I ain't needing no pimp for no female. I slapped them up. And it wasn't right, but that's how I slap a female. I just slap her up. But a male, pimp. I wasn't the one to play with at all. So when y'all be talking about sharing a wheelchair, don't underestimate the power of the handicap. I'm in a wheelchair for a reason. And I ain't boasting and bragging. Whether y'all look at it or not, the wheelchair saved my life. And all the other extra shit that I got, that shit ain't nothing. That's for the birds. And y'all be on the internet whining about who got them alphabets and all that. Nobody don't give a. I don't know about y'all. I don't give a. I don't give a. I ain't gonna curse. I don't give a damn about none of the alphabets and none of that. I'ma outlive a lot of y'all. Why some of y'all scared to get tested? Because y'all know y'all been sleeping around with unprotected sex. You know you've been sleeping with somebody that's married. Huh? So you scared. Why you scared? I'm just saying. Why you gotta be scared now? You weren't scared when you was doing what you was doing. I'm just saying. It is what it is. If you trust and believe in him, like I'm telling you, go get tested. If you trust and believe in him, because let me tell you what's going to happen. If you don't go get tested and you get sick, what you think going to happen? You're going to get the pneumonia. You're going to get sick. Your viral load is going to be all screwed up. And you're going to pass away because you went on a type of meds. I'm just saying. It's a lot of y'all. Y'all scared to get tested. Some of y'all don't want to know. So in y'all mind, since y'all don't want to know, y'all still out there sleeping around. Y'all rather keep on sleeping around, keep on having sex than to go get tested and then start protecting yourself. But oh no, you got what a married man, you got with a married woman. Oh, we don't have to use condoms no more. Oh wow. Remember the time when he lied and said the condom pop? Remember the time when he told you, I'm gonna just put the little front in I ain't gonna put it all the way in. I'm gonna just put the tip in. Oh wow. But some still went inside your body. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to one of y'all. Remember when he said, just let me put the tip in? Just the tip? Okay. I'm just a message. The messenger. He the messenger and I'm delivering a message. Just a little tip could cost you your life. And even if you let him go in your back door. Oh, so you think if you let him go in the back door and your buttocks, you can't get it? You think if you let him go in your back door and not your front door, you can't get it? Dumb, 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 dumb. I'm just saying, how many of y'all was sitting in the car and y'all done got in the car drunk and y'all done did it in the car? And he said, I ain't got no condoms. All the while, he got condoms in the glove compartment, but you fell for the okie doke. Mm-hmm. You did. And remember the time y'all went out and you had the little Tito and all that, and you don't remember what happened? So now you're scared because you don't remember what happened. You don't remember getting that coochie up. He don't remember sleeping with her. He don't even remember her name. And now y'all scared. I'm just saying. Don't be scared now. Y'all wasn't scared to take a chance. You wasn't scared to get something in the back seat of a vehicle on a lake. You weren't scared then. You weren't scared when y'all was creeping and sneaking. And at the end of the day, you weren't scared when you was messing with that woman husband or that man wife. You weren't scared then. Don't be scared now. See, that's the part that I be trying to get y'all to talk to your children about. Your sons and your daughters. Y'all need to talk to them about boys liking boys and girls liking girls. Now, mind you, all us got a little funny dip in our family. All us got a little funny dipper in our family. Some of us got one or two in the family. So I ain't judging them. But you need to educate your child and let your child know if anybody touch you, anybody, a male or a female, you need to tell somebody. Because y'all think because a boy be left home with a man, y'all think they safe. Oh, wow. Do y'all not know the statistic of little boys getting touched? Do y'all not know? Oh, all right. Y'all don't think about that, huh? Oh, he's a boy. Y'all don't know how many boys that got turned out. Y'all don't know how many little boys that been touched. Oh, but y'all overprotected of the girls. So you mean to tell me y'all not overprotected of the boys? Let me just finish chewing on this pickle. I'm just going to sit here until y'all show me some love. Because I'm feeling blue. I'm just going to sit here. Y'all do know that I know. Y'all do know that I know they got more than 4 people on Instagram, right? Y'all do know that I know they got more than 5 people on Facebook, right? Y'all do know that I know they got more than 11 people on YouTube, right? Ask me, do I care? I'm listening. Ask me, do I care? Okay. I care about the people that's on here that I can see. And some of the people that I can't see, because at the end of the day, I tell you all the time, they got good peekaboos and they got bad. But they listening. They lurking. They watching. I'm just saying. Let me tell y'all what Jehovah about to do. Since I'm always talking about Jehovah to y'all, and I'm always standing on it, I'm going to talk about him until the day I expire on this earth. He going to show up and show out in my life to get y'all attention. He about to show up in my life to get y'all attention. Because y'all think it's a game. Y'all think I'm just an old lady, old Miss Anna, this, that, just be talking to be talking. No, he using me, baby. He using me for a permanent time. And the time is near. It's coming. They're going to say, oh, Miss Ann said that. Even the ones that ain't going to want to say it, they're going to have to say it. She said that. They're going to have to say it. But I don't need no validation from none of y'all. Because I know who I am and whose I am. Hey, Betty girl. Hey, Betty. Betty's on wheels. Hey, beautiful. I'm just saying. Y'all go follow Betty's on wheels. She's the inspiration in a wheelchair. I'm just saying. They got a little series coming out. Go follow Betty's on wheels. You know the cool part about life? We got all y'all. And if you live long, like I'm about to be 60, do y'all not know? You ain't got to live long to wind up in a wheelchair. So y'all think y'all exempt from a wheelchair. Y'all think because we in a wheelchair, y'all can't get in a wheelchair? Oh, wow. Wow. So y'all discriminate. Y'all got mamas and daddies, right? Or the second episode is on YouTube. Yeah, the second episode of Baddies on Wheels is on YouTube. Y'all tune in because I'm one of the bad ones on wheels, the older ones. A lot of y'all look younger than me. That part right there. All them girls in wheelchairs, a lot of them is beautiful. All of them beautiful. And at the end of the day, they still living their life. All us in wheelchairs should be an inspiration to a lot of y'all. Because we be making some stuff happen. Hey, Richard and Penny. We be making some stuff happen. So if y'all want to see an inspiration, the second episode of Baddies on Wheels is on YouTube. And she on my live right now on Instagram. So y'all can see what it's like with a lot of other people other than AMAs that some of y'all don't like. I don't care. Y'all can go see the Baddies on Wheels. Since y'all be discriminating against us because we in wheelchairs. And a lot of us is we more womanish woman. We more of a woman than some of y'all. And y'all have the nerve. I told y'all that God is about to rise up his people that don't look familiar to y'all. Like y'all be making the little jokes about the handicapped, the blind, the crippled, the crazy, and all that kind of stuff. That's the people that God showing favor. He said, many are called, but few are chosen. We are chosen in this our season because y'all think y'all better than us. Wow. Y'all think y'all better than us. And we in a wheelchair. I ask y'all all the time, what y'all want, the wheelchair? Y'all can roll a mile in my shoes. And my shoes don't never hit the slab. Y'all couldn't roll a mile, not even a half a mile. And we ain't looking for no sympathy. All I want y'all to do is empathize. And y'all can't even do that with y'all jealous ass. Or what? Just like I got, and I suffer for some of the things that I got, you could get it too. But you know what? When Jehovah got a major blessing for you, where you don't have room enough to receive it, the enemy come in all kind of ways. The enemy come as your family. The enemy comes as your sister, your brother, your children, your cousins, your husband, your wife. And his word, he said, I trust no man. So if you got a good friend, or you got somebody that's riding with you, hold on to them. Because I'm one of the good ones. That's why they can't stand me. That's why y'all don't like me. Because I'm one of the chosen ones. Y'all think because people in a wheelchair, he left them here. Each and every one of us in wheelchairs, he left us here. And all of us got a story. What's y'all story? And y'all walking. What's y'all story? And y'all walking. I'm going to wait. Hey, Reginald. Hey, Marie. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Paula. I'm waiting. What is y'all story? Because you got to be built for that wheelchair. You got to be built for the wheelchair. Even when you go through the stores and go different places. I done been in a wheelchair at different stores and they let the door go. I'll be like, okay. I see people looking out their periphery and rolling their eyes and all that. You're already in a wheelchair and they still jealous. They still mad. Shouldn't we be mad? And we not. Because every time we elevate, somebody always got something negative to say. And she made a song. The song called You'll Make Me Walk Again. That's powerful. She made a song. And she in a wheelchair like me. As bad as on wheels. And her song is called You'll Make Me Walk Again. Now that's powerful. I'm just saying. Y'all can play with people that God chose. And he gonna show y'all. He gonna show y'all. Because y'all, a lot of y'all think y'all better than us. Oh, wow. Y'all be surprised at some of the people. You know what? Y'all ain't seen the other young lady that don't have no arms, no hands. And she cook and she do everything with her feet. She drive with her feet. Y'all see all these miracles that God put on the internet and in y'all face. And y'all still don't embrace that? Oh, I forgot. Y'all don't think that far. Because in y'all mind, y'all don't trying to figure out how this person doing that. But in your mind, you never thought that you might be in a situation like either one of us. And then when y'all be making fun of some people was born that way. And y'all find it funny. It ain't their fault. It was born that way. That's why I be trying to tell y'all, a lot of y'all family members, I be trying to explain to y'all about family reunions and siblings getting to know each other. Because a lot of my brother's children, some of them out there, they don't even know each other. So you know what? If they wind up getting together, mixing that same blood, then you got a problem. Ain't nowhere in the world nobody with the same blood should be having no children together. I don't care if they cousin, y'all be that shit, the second cousin, the third cousin. No, the same bloodline is cousins. Oh, that's my cousin down yonder. Oh, that's my cousin. If y'all got the same bloodline, I don't care if it was 100 years ago, that's cousins. But y'all come up with that shit. Like y'all be saying, dry snitching. What is a dry snitch? You either snitch or you didn't. Oh yeah, they dry snitching. Dry snitching. They either snitch or they didn't. Y'all make the rules. Y'all make the rules. Y'all come up with your own rules. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna give y'all the real. Ain't no such thing as dry snitching. I'm just saying. If that's the case, all of them, if you call the police on him, maybe he put his hands on you, what that is. Or they ain't snitching. That's a different definition, huh? That's a different if somebody put their hands on you and you call the popos, what that is. And they're supposed to protect and serve. So if you call the popos and tell them somebody put their hands on you, is that not snitching? I'm just asking, and I'm not asking for a friend because I know the answer. I'm just saying. If y'all want to be technical, all us can snitch some type of way. Even if you told your friend that her husband was sleeping around with another woman, or told your friend that his wife was sleeping, that's snitching. I'm just saying. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all around here trying to change the code. Y'all trying to narrow it down to dry snitching. Who made that? Who came up with that? Oh, that's to justify it. Like that's like saying, I really wasn't. They might call dry snitching like somebody say, well, I ain't do nothing, but you could go next door and see if, oh, so y'all call that dry snitching? If I say go next door, if I say they next door, that's snitching. I'm just saying. Everything dry snitching. I tell you one damn thing, it ain't dry being jealous. Because y'all got jealous spirits. And you can't put no, oh, that dry being jealous. You're either jealous or you're not. And a lot of y'all punk ass is jealous. And y'all got jealous spirit on y'all. And y'all be talking about, oh, they racist and this one racist and racist white people and racist black people. So y'all thought I was going to let y'all make it? Y'all thought I was going to let y'all make it? Y'all know they got racist black people. And guess who they racist to? I'm feeling blue. Guess who they racist toward? They damn people, their own people. Let me see how unracist y'all gonna be when y'all get off of here and go watch the second episode of Baddies on Wheels. They should have millions and millions of views. And I ain't just saying it because I'm on wheels. But I know one thing without a shadow of doubt, I'm a phenomenal woman, whether y'all like it or not. How about that? Clock that cheap. How about that? When you don't need nobody to validate you. How about that? When you don't need nobody to validate you, when you got your own money, your own house, your own car, you're a bad girl. I'm just saying. When you're holding it down, it is what it is. But weeping do for a night, but joy come in the morning. And what's for you, ain't nobody can stop it. Baddie. How about that? What's for you is for you. We in wheelchairs supposed to be an inspiration to y'all that's standing up walking. The stuff that y'all take for granted mean the world to us. Yo, oh, my leg hurt. I don't feel like walking to the store. Well, girl, I wish I can walk to the store. Oh, it's hot outside. It's 90-something degrees out there. Oh, it's cold out there. It's freezing out there. You're damn if you do, and you're damn if you don't. Y'all are some ungrateful people. Yes, he did. But you know what? The good part about it, that y'all jealousness and the way that y'all feel about me, it don't matter. This live about to end on Instagram. And this one is going dead. So that means I got to go to Facebook. I got to go to YouTube. Because this one give you an hour on IG. And this one going dead. So if y'all want to hear them, the rest of the live, y'all got to stroll over to YouTube. Because this one going out and that one going dead. Y'all be blessed. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So I'm sorry, y'all. But if y'all want to hear the rest, y'all gotta come to YouTube. Y'all be blessed. I ain't got time for them. I'm just saying. The lie went out over there, and the lie went out over there. So now I can focus on us over here. If they really want to hear the rest of the lie, they'll come over here. If not, they got enough to hold them. I'm just saying. You see what I'm saying? The big and the small things for granted. Exactly. Something that you could do, and you complain about what you could do, and they got somebody wishing they could do it. I'm just saying. They got somebody that wish they had some of the things you have, and you're not even grateful for what you do have. Ain't that something? That's something. Why not just be grateful? Why not just say, in spite of whatever going on around me, Lord, I just want to thank you. You didn't have to wake me up today, but you did. I'm just saying. He didn't have to wake us up, but he opened our eyes. Some of y'all, somebody on here take nothing but medicine. And you don't like taking medicine, but that's what they told you got to take to survive. The devil is a lie. No matter how much medicine you take, when it's your time to go, you're going with all that medicine inside you. How about that? I'm just saying. My heart bleeds for a lot of y'all. Because I want y'all to get to the point to where y'all not bothered. Stop making other people relevant. That ain't going to make you relevant. Get your mojo back. Do what make you happy. Stop taking out of your mouth, guarantee your ungrateful ass children or disrespectful ass children. Make them earn that shit. Stand on all 10. Yeah, I know I've been a punk ass parent, and they call you with that whining and all that. Talking about, yeah, I don't have this and I don't have that. Now it's time for you to stand on all 10 and say, you know what? I've been holding you down for a couple of months, almost a year. You say you was going to get on your feet at a certain time, and you ain't get there yet. You know why I ain't get there yet? Because you always run into they beck and call. And now you can't buy the things that you want to buy because you've been spending all your little earns on them, and they still disrespect you and mistreat you. You can't fault nobody but you. And don't think that your young adults that's in your house, if you got younger kids and the young adult children is doing stuff in your house, don't think that the younger children not looking at what's going on and knowing it ain't right. Some of y'all not setting examples for y'all younger children. Y'all letting y'all adult children cuss, yell, be disrespectful in your house. And you got younger children you got to look after. And when you're not gone, stuff happens inside of your house that you don't even know nothing about. And your young children scared to tell you because they don't want to get in trouble, knowing that you got to leave them with their older siblings. That's why when you go in the bathroom, just go look in the mirror. Because you're going to be the man in the mirror. And don't ask what you did wrong or where you went wrong. Don't ask, because you already know the answer to that. Don't ask. Stop asking him. How you gonna ask him a question with a question? You already know. But I'm gonna say it again. If you don't teach your kids or your young adult kids, destruction gonna come upon your household because of you. Y'all older that have young adult children, he said forgive them because they know not what they do. Maybe your children don't know what they're doing is not right. But you know wrong from right. So if you know and I know wrong from right, he holding us accountable to teach them wrong from right. But if you're not gonna do what's right, how you gonna teach them wrong from right when you still doing wrong? How you want your son or your daughter to be a certain way when you still doing the things that you say you wasn't gonna do no more? So if something happened to you today or tomorrow, what you think gonna happen to your children? Especially if you didn't teach them the word of God. What you think gonna happen to them? You gotta realize ain't nobody gonna take care of your children like you do. So the things that you allow your children to do in your house, if you expire on this earth today or tomorrow, nobody not gonna treat them the way you treat them. So at any given time, you can pass away and you ain't taught them nothing. Now they're in the wilderness and they lost because of you. For a lot of y'all parents out there that own property, y'all got money in the bank, y'all got, things, cars and all that, and y'all don't even have a will. So if you got other children and you don't have a will, you leaving a bunch of mess and confusion behind. I'm just saying. And most black people don't have a will. They don't. And then the cool part about it? How many of y'all change y'all beneficiary around y'all insurance policy? Because you thought she was going to do the right thing, or you thought he was going to do the right thing. And now you see them for who they is, for who they are. And now you got to change it to somebody else. I'm just saying. You got to sit down and do inventory with self. With self. You got to do inventory on yourself. Because you didn't feel weak. You were stronger than that. And the stuff you allowing them to do, you already know it ain't right. But for whatever reason, that's not real love in your eyes. We want to believe that showering them with immaterial things, making sure they have necessities. But the most important thing that you could give a child in life is Jehovah. Because that's who gonna keep them and that's who gonna save them. Out of all the immaterial joys and the money and the cars and all that shit don't matter. The most important thing you would give your child is Jehovah to save their soul. I'll buy you the immaterial things, but let me tell you this. In life, this happened. This happens. But even though I can get these things for you, I need you to still work. Y'all make life too easy. And the ones who you make life easy for is the ones kicking you in your behind. Like the parents say, well, I get my children all this and this thing because I ain't never had that. Yeah, we do want them to be better than us. But it's the wrong way and the right way you do things. Giving them everything that we didn't get, that's the worst thing in the world we could do. 80% of the mothers and some of the fathers, the kids that they gave everything to, is the one that turned around and kicked them in their butt and turned out to be ain't nearby the way that they thought their children was going to be. Don't forget what you did in the past. Don't forget. Because Jehovah bring it back up when you're not living right. He going to bring it back up in your face. And he going to show you. See that little one over there? See that one over there? That's the one the enemy want. And you know why they after him? Because you ain't teach them. You just go along to get along. And you ain't teaching them. You ain't telling them what they going to need when you leave this earth. You got to teach them today, not tomorrow. Because you don't know when you're going to leave. I don't know when I'm going to leave. But one damn thing for sure, me. I told them about the word of God. If I expire on this earth today or tomorrow, they know better. Even though they come against me, it ain't even them. It's a spirit that's attacking me through them. I don't know which one of y'all it is on here. But God wants you to know that he loves you. Without a shadow of doubt. But he also wants you to know that if you don't stop doing the things that he been told you to stop doing, I can't tell you what I see. I can't tell you what I see. But if you on here, and that message for you, when I get off of this live, you need to repent and turn from your wicked ways. Because if you don't, you're going to cry this summer. Not next summer, this summer. And you could say the devil is a lie, but the devil ain't lying. Because you was supposed to stop doing what he told you to do. He done told it to you several times, and you ignored it. Because you feel like you want to do what you want to do when you want to do it, how you want to do it. The time is near. Sit them down. Better yet, sit them down on the couch. Y'all need to have a meeting. Because if you keep on allowing all this disrespect to go on in your house, something gonna wind up bad. One of y'all got a daughter-in-law or a son-in-law, or you got your son and your daughter, or you got your daughter and her boyfriend and her family living in your house. They be with that yelling and cussing and all that, and you know you don't like it, but you ain't did nothing about it. Every time you look around, they tell you they gonna move out, and they ain't went nowhere yet. So guess what? He holding you accountable. Because ain't nobody else gonna babysit them like you do. Nobody else. A lot of y'all setting your children up for failure. A lot of y'all. From Facebook, Dana Brown. Even though it hurt. Even though it hurt. We gotta stand. We gotta stand. Y'all know how I feel when you talk to somebody about your life. And people on the outside, of course, they have their opinion. And somebody said, the way that they treat their daddy, or the way that they treat their mama, Somebody will say, oh, they gonna get that back. That hurts so bad when people tell you that. But they ain't lying. When people tell you that, but Jehovah already said it. He said it in his word. So to a lot of parents that really, really love the kids, even though the kids disrespect them, fight them, kick them, spit on them, did all those dirty things, and God shortened their days, and they got a parent that's still grieving that disrespectful child not here no more. That's because y'all don't believe in the word. He said what he said. It's written in the book. Honor thy mother, thy father, days will be long, or he'll shorten your days. So why you still moaning and whining and crying? But you're entitled to that because you have feelings, and that's your child. But at the end of the day, just like you love them, God love them too. But God said in his word, and he's staying on that. So who you mad at? He said, you reap what you sow. When I reap what I sow. Who I'm going to get mad at? Y'all think I'm going to be angry because I'm in a wheelchair? For what? Why would I be angry? At first I was, until I realized when I say, why? He said, why not? I never put more on you than you could bear. And since you around here want to know why, and you crying and why they did this and why they, look what they did to me. And I gave them my only begotten son, so we can have everlasting life. So who you mad at? But you gonna go ask God? But why you? But why? So now you angry and mad at God because he chastised that disobedient child that you brought in the world, that disrespect you, that put hands on you, and who you mad at? I'm just saying, who you mad at? Whenever our adult kids go through whatever they gotta go through, we can't get mad at Jehovah. He said it in his word. And since some of y'all don't want to move out the way, y'all gonna be a part of it. That's why some of y'all parents is being tormented, because your conscience is messing y'all up. Your conscience. Like some of y'all give y'all kids the license or okay to go out there and pimp, or go out there and do the things that they do. Y'all know wrong from right, but y'all still uphold the wrong. I don't want to live like that, no. I don't ever want to live like that. Not at all. I don't. And I hope y'all don't. I hope after this live, some of y'all get your life right. Time is near. It's very near. And I'm going to say it again. This summer. That's all I keep hearing. This summer. Not next summer. This summer. I pray for protection over my children and my grandchildren. But Jehovah is very angry with a lot of people. A lot of young adults. He's angry with them too. And us as parents, we got to fall back when we don't want. What parent want to hear that their child going through bad, hard times? We went through them. Who bailed us out? I know who bailed me out. And I'm so forever grateful. So what makes you think you didn't help your child more than one time? And this was the final straw. And you thought you was going to be able to help him, hurt him this time. But Jehovah made it where you couldn't even help him. Because you done did all you could do. And he keeps telling you to get out the way. And you still in the way. I'm just saying. Now I understand that let go and let God. I used to get sick of people telling me that. I used to say, I already let go. I was defensive. Because I really didn't understand what they meant by that. And when I realized what they meant when they say let go and let God, that means when you give it to him, don't go back and take it back. If you give it to him, give it to him. That's why I pray for my children. But I gave them to God. But I pray that they open their eyes and their mind. And I pray that he send the right person to tell them, make it right with your mom. That's what I pray for. I don't like to hear before it's too late. It ain't going to be too late. Because I'm going to continue to keep on praying that the right person get next to him. A real true Christian of Jehovah. A real person that's really sincere about Jehovah. To say, you know what? You might not like what I'm about to tell you. But either you're going to get it right with your mama, like you got it right with your daddy, or you're going to be sorry you didn't. I'm talking to somebody on here. Stop talking about your mama to your children. Because you're making bad blood. Stop telling your children everything. Children should be seen and not heard. Some things they don't need to know. I'm just saying. Some things they don't need to know. But a lot of parents going to be held accountable. And the weight is heavy. Tomorrow is the comedy show. And it's going to be phenomenal. I know it's going to be phenomenal because God, Jehovah chose me. I'm global. I can do a lot of things through Christ that strengthen me. But today is Friday. You ain't got to go to church on Sunday to get it right. You can get it right now. The church is you. That's the building. You got to start with you. So you can walk in somebody's church house. But it's one thing to walk in there and come back out the same way you walked in. So the church start with you. Self. You got to work on you. You got to stand for something. You got to practice what you preach. Because you be lying to yourself. You constantly lie to yourself. Oh, I'm going to change. I ain't going to do this no more. I ain't going to do that no more. And as soon as you say you ain't going to do it no more, you done did it again. Oops, I done did it again. That's why I say, do you know what it's like to repent for your sin and turn around and do it again? Repeating the same cycle. Day after day after day after day after. Why? Why it's so hard for you to do the right thing? Because if you get in tune with Jehovah, when the enemy try to attack you, you're going to know how to fight. When the enemy try to attack you, you're going to already know how to fight. I know how to fight. And stressing is not fighting. I be eating my tail off. And you could lie to the people on the outside. But when it go to showing on your face, I'm like, I'm not stressing. I'm not worried. But I'm going to be honest with y'all. When my daughter said, I wasn't invited, but she had a baby now. It stressed me out a little. I'm human. I'm human. I don't have no reason to stress. He supplied my each and every need. I don't have no reason to stress. But when they play games with me and my children, and my grandchildren, it stressed me out sometimes. But I'm okay. But I still want y'all to know, no matter how strong I am, I'm still human. I am still human. And I'm not perfect. And I ain't asking why this and why that. I'm tired of that part. I'm tired of singing the same old, what I did, why. Nah, it ain't that bad. And I ain't gonna let nobody convince me to thinking I did something so bad. I don't do nothing to a lot of these people that don't like me. A lot of people, you ain't got to do people nothing for them to dislike you. They just don't like you. And you got to just don't give a damn. How you going to be stressing about stuff that's out of your control? But we human. We human. Do y'all not think that Jehovah don't love me? How could people not think that this man left me here with a bullet in my chest and y'all trying to put a knife in my back? I'm his. He left me here because I'm his. I'm a chosen one. So when y'all fight against me, y'all fighting against him. And he don't like it. He don't. He don't like it. I pray that y'all get it right. Time ain't waiting for nobody. Get it right. He gave you chance after chance. He ain't send y'all over here by accident. He ain't say, oh, I want you to go over there. They got a lady over there. He sent y'all over here for a reason. He sent y'all over here to be delivered. And he's showing y'all. This lady in a wheelchair. And she do everything she could possibly do. Y'all supposed to get strength off of me. Because things I wish I can do, y'all could do it and y'all complain about it. I'm just saying. Stop complaining. Stop whining. It ain't going to change the situation. It's not going to change it. Stop complaining all the time. And do something about it. Stop saying what you can't do. Stop saying that. Sometimes I be thinking about a lot of stuff with my people. Because a lot of our people in the wilderness. And they so blindsided. And the hurting part is, some of them don't know no better. They don't know no better. So He said, forgive them because they don't know not what they do. Since they don't know no better, the one who know better is going to be held accountable. That's like me knowing better, and y'all don't know no better. And I don't tell y'all the real. Now I'm responsible for telling y'all the truth. I'm responsible for that. That's why I say, when that person came on here and said they made money off of me and all that kind of stuff, that you ain't made no more than what he let you make. You could have kept that to yourself. I'm just saying. You and the other ones who made a little money, ain't nothing. You ain't stealing from me. Because whatever you made, Jehovah know what you made. I bet you ain't making it no more. I'm just saying, you should have kept that to yourself. Some things are better not said. I'm just saying. Y'all gotta surrender. Y'all gotta cry out. Y'all gotta cry out. Y'all gotta cry out. Literally. Y'all think it's a game? Okay. Coming like a thief in the night. When your heart feel heavy for your people, the time is near. And for y'all that's on here that's listening, I'm just trying to give y'all a fair warning. He said, make it right within your household. Even if your mom or your daddy or somebody, if you get an opportunity, talk to your mom or daddy or your children, if they don't want to talk to you, at least you tried. At least I tried. And that's all I could do. At least y'all tried. If it don't fit, don't force it. And they don't want to be bored, we got to give it to God and move around. A lot of people don't want to hear the real. But he going to show up and show out. He going to show up and show out. He is. You know why? If he don't show up and show out, then the wicked thinking this their world. They think they running stuff. They're not. They're not. A lot of people, you know the words say, what profits a man to gain a whole world and lose their soul? A lot of people gaining followers, likes, views, but they done lost their soul. I don't want it like that. I don't want it like that. I ain't got to put nobody else down to build me up. I don't want it like that. They can have that. I'd rather be over here with y'all than to sell my soul for likes and views. I'm not doing it. And the stuff that I don't know how to do, eventually I will. But right now, I'm good over here. And I hope y'all get to the point where y'all can say you're good over there too. And if you ain't got nobody and you feel alone, you got somebody. Somebody who say, I'll never leave you nor to forsake you. And I will supply you each and every need. Every time you feel alone, you better thank him. You better say, Lord, I thank you for not leaving me. I'm just saying. That's why when I was in the store the other day, a young lady was in there, and she was talking about, I'm about to crash out. Because I'm about to crash out. And she went to talking loud and all that. And I said, see, that's what be going on with these little children when they be disrespecting their parents. I thought that was her mama. And she said, nah, you don't know what happened. I said, hold up. I just thought she was your daughter. And I was saying she was being disrespectful. Nah, I'm a guardian and this and that. And you need to, and I saying you need to shut up because she get her ways from you as being a guardian. And she went to get on her phone. And like she calling somebody. I say, before you make that phone call, you better know what you doing. Because I'm not the one. And she was a big old girl. And wasn't going to be no fighting. Big as she was. Girl, you think about that's somebody bigger than me? Nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Big as she was, I would have to take this off and give a hard lick. And then wrap her around her neck and don't let her go. Like a little monkey. I'm just saying. But I shut her down. That's why people need to mind their business. I say, well, she in the people store in Rose Uptown, just cutting up, just throwing shit. And she about 17 years old. I'm going to crash out in here. Okay, you better crash out on somebody else. Because you crash out on me, it's going to be your last crash out. I'm just saying. She just then went off on everybody in the store. The right spring, but the wrong yo-yo over here, baby. And got to be more careful if you're playing with me. I said, they too disrespectful. That's why you her guardians. And she just like you. Instead of you telling her to calm down, you egging it on. I'm saying a lot of these people, they don't like you to tell them children nothing. I don't know, y'all. But when y'all go outside in the wilderness, y'all do know every time we leave our house and go get in our car, go somewhere, it's the wilderness. I make sure I'm not riding by myself. As long as I got King Jesus. And when I was leaving out the store, the lady said, Miss Ann, where you parked at? I said, baby, I'm good. Because they were standing outside the store. I said, baby, I'm good. I don't need no entourage. I'm covered by the blood. I'm good. I said what I said. And after I say what I said, she shut up and went on her phone like she calling somebody. Go ahead on and do your thing. I said, you better know who you're calling. Since you're calling somebody. See, y'all got to realize it be a lot of people like them, women like that get people unalive. Calling people to the scene. People be inside. Oh, let me tell you, calling people. I say, you better know what you're doing if you calling anybody for me. Because me no punk. Don't get it twisted. I can't wait for the comedy show tomorrow. I'm a blast. Have a blast. It's going to be a phenomenal night. How about that? How about that? To God be the glory. I'm looking forward to it. I like stuff like that. I like making people laugh. I like motivating people. I like enjoying life. Why not? All the crying I did, them days over. It's time to enjoy life. I love that song. Love me when it's hard. Not just when it's easy. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So y'all, a couple of times that I was on live, when I was sitting in my car, y'all saw Kirkpatrick. Y'all saw her hair. Y'all saw the video with her hair. Ain't no damn wind was blowing. Ain't no what looked like she stuck her head in a dryer and her hair was just static. She looked at like the real definition of Oliver. Did y'all see it? Did y'all see the video? with all them people almost got unalived the other day. A couple of people got pim the other day. Y'all want annihilated? Annihilated. Got to be more careful. The other day I was getting in the bed, with the bed a little high. I'm getting in the bed. And why the wheelchair rolled off? When I was getting in the bed, the wheelchair just took off. It'd be some funny stuff going on in here. I couldn't even say man down. Man down. I was on the floor. I was down there for about 2-3 minutes. I had to turn all the way around and toot my ass and toot my butt up to get in a wheelchair. That wasn't that nice. I looked like a big baby with a diaper on. I can't sleep with no clothes on. I don't know about y'all, but I can't sleep with no bra on. So just imagine me falling and I had a diaper on. Don't judge me. Sometimes I put one on. Because when it be time to go to the bathroom, I can't get there fast enough. So I be having a little diaper on. Just imagine me falling on the floor with a diaper. Oh, well, it is what it is. It wasn't my church. So don't act like y'all can hold y'all bladder. Some of y'all be pissy too. Some of y'all wear the little Depends that look like drawers. Don't act, and some of y'all wear them little thick ass pads that you can see when y'all got on pants, clear pants. You can see that big old thick ass pad. Feel like a diaper. Don't act like y'all don't be wearing it. Y'all be wearing it. You can tell when the commercial be on. I think on Fridays, when I go live on Fridays, I think a lot of people be in a bed or something like that. Yeah, for real. I looked at like a big ass baby. I got a complex about diapers. If I get a man, I don't know how that's gonna work. We're gonna be in separate beds because I got a complex. I would never let. This is what I'm eating now. A hot pickle. Oh, you can't sleep with a brown? Girl, feel like I be choking. I can't sleep with no brown. That's too much. Nope. And then it depends. Feel like a thong. The little depends. Yeah. Hot pickle and chips. Yeah. I wish I could video tomorrow at the comedy show. I could get somebody my phone so y'all could see on YouTube. I'm gonna let somebody video it tomorrow. Seems like I'm losing my verse. The devil is a lie. Don't start. For real. Don't start. Don't start. Because I'll be still telling jokes with a sore throat. I'm just saying. Y'all gonna miss it. Girl, I cut up. I be all out the wheelchair. All on the floor. I do. I be all just doing everything. And then it's my show tomorrow. Ain't no rules. Trying to see if I want to do a clean cut or do I want to use the little cuss words. I don't know. I got to think about that. Because they'll be saying, oh, she always talking about God. Why people be trying to persecute you? Oh, well, she always be talking about God. But she was at the comedy show and she was this and she was that. Oh, now y'all judging people? I'm just saying. But I can't tell jokes without cussing. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. I can tell jokes without cussing. Yeah, I'm versatile. I can. So tomorrow, I think I'm gonna make me some tuna fish. But I have tuna fish and chips and pickle. Y'all want some? Yeah, that's why I might have somebody. I might have somebody to video it on YouTube so y'all can see. So y'all can see what Miss Ann be doing. I went and got my hair cut a little today. But I wish I knew how to hot curl my hair. But I don't. I don't know how to hot curl my hair. So this called me. See, my hair look dry, but it's not really dry. It just look like that to y'all. But it's not dry. I like it. I got my hair cut. I got my eyebrows arched. And it was just $20. She said $20. I said $20. I had to give her more than that. There's no way you could get a nice haircut. She was a white girl. A nice haircut and get your eyebrows arched for $20. So you mean to tell me I got a $10 haircut and $10? Thank you, Queen. So it just looks dry. So maybe when I wash it, because I'm washing it and put a little sheen in it, I think the color makes it look dry too. Yeah. So y'all, when the 3rd is, today is, what's today? The 26th, then the 27th, then the 28th. So what day is my birthday? What's the day of the 3rd? Hey, Alexa, what day is July the 3rd?
July 3rd, 2026 is on a Friday. By the way, you have a new notification. Do you want to hear it?
Yes.
One new notification from Amazon. U.S. National Weather Service has issued a heat advisory for Covington, Louisiana. It'll be in effect from June 27th, 11 a.m. CDT until June 27th, 7 p.m.
She said we got a heat advisory. No, that's cheap. You don't get not down here. A haircut is $30. Eyebrows, some of them is $16. I ain't never paid no $20 for no haircut. She said we got it. Oh, y'all got a heat advisor too? God, you know when it's hot? When you put the L on and it's on auto, and you be like, damn. See, I can't be in too much of cold. Because if it's too cold, that bullet that's in my chest, I'm going to be able to taste the lead. But I can't be too cold and I can't be too hot. I gotta be lukewarm. I gotta be hot and cold. Yeah. But when I was on the live, that was the other days, y'all was saying the live was buffering. I don't know why I do that when I'm out and about. It was buffering. But I know y'all got a lot. Some of y'all got a lot to do on Friday. And I like to play my music on Friday. But I think I need to go to bed so my legs won't swell up if I sit too long because I got a long day tomorrow. I got to go pick up my cake tomorrow. I think that's all I got to do. Go pick up my cake. And I ordered some sandwiches. You know, the sandwiches that they be having and they cut in a tray. I ordered that. So that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm going to go lay down. Anybody have anything they say? But you know what, y'all? So a lot of y'all that be on here, I don't know if everybody that be on my live, like you see some people. Is there anything you want to ask me, about anything, anybody, before I get off the live? Because I be doing a lot of talking, but I be wanting some of y'all to talk sometimes too. Interact with me. Ask me questions that you might not know. I mean, if it's something that I want to answer, I'm going to answer. If it's something that I feel like I don't want to answer, I don't have to. I can say I don't want to talk about that. But I'm open for questions. I'm open for whatever y'all might want to talk about. And I'm not biased when it comes down to certain things. I don't like the outside to pick up. I just like the inside. Hey, Brandon. That's all right. It's better late than never. We was talking today. The topic today was pretending. What the topic for today is? Pretending to be strong. Yeah. You know, that's like putting up a facade saying, I got it. I'm good. A lot of us do that. A lot of us pretend to be strong when we really not. We really not. And some of us take on more than we could bite off. You know, a lot of us, we go through stuff in life, and some of y'all don't even tell y'all business, and some of the things y'all be dealing with or being dealt with, y'all don't tell nobody y'all business. Y'all just deal with it. But some people like me, I be having to vent to somebody, and they ain't know anybody, so the stuff that I talk about, if they wouldn't have never gave me nothing to talk about, I wouldn't have had nothing to talk about. So the people that did what they did to me, and the stuff that I did in my life, I have something to talk about. And they can make a difference in somebody else's life. And I know I did. I made a difference in a lot of people's life, even though they might not see it. I don't like to tell my business because I don't want people, right, I don't want to be judged. Yeah, they're going to judge you anyway, Brandon. We get judged no matter what. But sometimes, most of the time, like for some people, it's good to keep stuff to yourself. Even though I came out, you know, with a lot of things and told a lot of my business. They was talking about me before I told them the business. And so they can't run and say, oh, y'all heard this about me saying? She already told us that. But it's a lot of things that I haven't even said yet. But you're right. If you don't feel comfortable enough to tell nobody, don't tell them. Because guess what? They'll use that against you. And when mad they come, they'll throw it in your face. Like they so holier than thou. They'll try to make themselves feel big or bigger than you. And that somehow people will see your flaws and drag for you and talk about you, but they don't look in the mirror. They don't look in the mirror at themselves at all. It's sad. People will judge you, talk about you, talk about you. Did you just go look in the mirror? Because I look in the mirror at myself. I looks at myself. And if I feel like something ain't right, I check myself. Ain't nothing better than checking you. Saying, hey, you know what? Don't do it. Or it ain't gonna do it. Ain't nobody know you like you and Jehovah. Sometimes we could be our own worst enemy to ourselves. Don't let nobody control you. Don't let nobody block you. Don't let nobody tell you what you can and can't do. Because if we would believe in people, because I remember being told, girl, you ain't no damn comedian. You have to be born with that from a child. Okay, that's what you say. All right. You say I know what? I got up there the first time. I don't write my jokes down. I don't rehearse what I'm gonna do. I go up there and freestyle. Oh, you be hard on yourself? Don't do that. Don't be hard on yourself. Enjoy your life. And whoever don't feel you, it is what it is. Don't be hard on yourself. Whatever it is, whatever you're dealing with, don't be hard on yourself. It is what it is. You didn't create you. You didn't ask to come here. So whatever it is, you're going to be all right. God got you. Don't be hard on yourself. Do what make you happy. And anything try to come around you that's negative or try to bring your spirit down, ask Jehovah to remove them. Somebody call you with something negative. Somebody say something negative to you. Fight them with the word. You got to know how to rebuke people. I be saying that all the time. I rebuke you, Satan, in the name of Jesus. You got to go. You don't have no authority over here. I done had encounters with bad spirits on here. And I entertain them. They wanted me to entertain. See, the enemy, if you entertain them, that's what they want. They feed off negative. Negative. If you don't give them no attention, they're going to flee. But if you entertain it, a negative feed off a negative. But a real negative, but feed off a positive. Because I don't want to be around the negative people. I don't. That shit rub off. Somebody call you with their problems. Not a problem. Not a problem. Then became your problem. Whatever they going through, and you didn't heard their problem. Now, you done made their problem your problem. Girl, let me tell you what so-and-so did. Girl, let me tell you what he did. Girl, boy, let me tell you what she did. For what reason? See that? That's negative right there. We ain't got nothing to talk about, partner. Nothing. That's negative. That's a negative phone call. We ain't got nothing to talk about, baby. I'm good. Nothing. Once you burn me, once you kick me, I'd probably forgave you, and you kick me again. I ain't gonna give you an opportunity to kick me for the third time. I'm gonna move around. Ain't that something? We talking about negative spirits. Talking about a negative spirit. There you go. Right there. For what reason? Yep. A negative spirit. Somebody who I was good to. Somebody who I treated good. God, I don't want to be bothered with you. We done. That's a wrap. I forgive you, but still over there. I don't even have nothing to say. I don't even have nothing to say. And I'm a block. Ain't that something? See how you can speak things into existence? We just not on here talking about negative spirit and there go a phone call. And I'm just saying. My comedy show is tomorrow. I don't want no negative spirits. Come and hug me and touch. We come here to have a nice time, to laugh and enjoy ourselves before my birthday. I don't want that negative shit around me. I don't care who you is. You ain't come there to laugh and enjoy yourself. Don't come. Because we going to have the happy people there. The young and the old. I'm going to have a lot of depends in there. A lot of pissy old people going to be in there. Laughing. Because I'm going to cut up. To make the world a better place. I don't like, y'all ever went to a comedy show and somebody won't be center of attraction? Somebody wants you to talk about them. This not that type of show. I don't feed off my audience. I talk about everyday life and I turn it into something funny. That's phenomenal. I ain't got to talk about nobody in the audience because I don't want nobody distracting me. I don't want nobody in front that want to be talked about. This not your show. This my show. Because we got trolls like that sit in the front and be all loud and calm while you are there. When I'm telling my jokes, I don't want nobody over talking me. The people come here to laugh and enjoy themselves. This is my show. That's my show. Because you know some people, when they get full of that alcohol, they get stupid. Some people need to know how to control the alcohol. And they don't. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Y'all gotta see it when it comes. Because it comes to all our door. It comes in a form of, I love you. But I really don't like you. But I pretend that I love you. But deep down inside, they really don't like you. You don't answer, so they send you a text message. Ain't gonna read it. How about that? I don't want no part of none of that. That's why sometimes I gotta watch what I say out of my mouth. Because my mouth is powerful. Whether y'all want to believe it or not, my mouth is deadly. That's why certain things I can't speak. I can only say what Jehovah tell me to say, and some things that come to me, I say I can't say it. I can't say it. It be weighing heavy on my heart, and I can't say it. It have been times that I've been on here with y'all, and it was like a deja vu. And I said, Lord, please. Because I saw it before. I saw this conversation, not this one. I saw this going a whole nother route. I saw the conversation and I said, I rebuke you, Satan. I said, Lord, please. Because I be saying things. And that's a scary situation. A scary feeling when you can speak something out of your mouth into existence. That's powerful. My children are afraid of that. My son told me that. My baby boy, he said, Mama, don't say nothing. Because every time you say something, so to avoid what I'm going to say, he'll get off the phone. Mama, I'm going to call you back. There's not one thing that I ever told him that didn't happen. If I say the sky is blue, the clouds is white, he going to say she ain't lying. And that's good and bad. And my sister even told me, she said, girl, I don't know. She said, I don't know about what's going on with you. She said, but girl, every time you speak something, she said you was on permit. I'm just saying. I do know I have a spirit of discernment. That's why the enemy tried to take me out. A lot of y'all, I don't know y'all. Some of y'all. But I could tell y'all what Jehovah tell me to tell y'all. Even though somebody might be like, they ain't gonna come on here and say, Miss Ann, that's me. But they know that's them. And don't feel bad if he's speaking to me, through me, to speak to y'all. Somebody on here right now saying, damn, I don't know y'all like that. I'm not in nobody church. I'm not in nobody don't tell me y'all business. I don't know what y'all got going on. So if I deliver a message to y'all and that's you, just know it come from him. He the messenger and I'm delivering a message. I'm only saying what he telling me to say. I ain't gonna add nothing and I ain't gonna take nothing away. That's why when it get down to a certain point, I say I can't say that. I can't say that. Because if I tell you the truth, y'all can't handle the truth. If I tell some of y'all what I see, y'all ain't gonna be able to handle it. So I'd rather not say it. I'd rather not say it. Even though it hurt me not to tell y'all, somebody, but I can't say it. I can't. I can only tell you so much. And the other stuff, I can't tell y'all. But just know the little part that I did tell you starts with you, and you got to change. You got to make a change now, not tomorrow, not the next day. When I get off this live, you got to start changing today. Not tomorrow, today. If not, that's all I'm going to say. You're going to come back on here and you're going to be crying. That's going to be a sign to let me know I told you the truth. He want to heal your body because you've been asking him to heal your body, but you don't want to live right. You don't want to do the right thing. You letting your grandchildren and your children disrespect your household, and you want him to bless you. He ain't blessing no mess. Love you too. He ain't blessing no mess. So either y'all gonna get it right tonight, or y'all gonna continue to go through what y'all going to. Not tomorrow. You have time tonight to repent and ask for forgiveness tonight, or you're gonna cry later. So I love y'all. And I'll make a short video tomorrow. And I'll get somebody to go live at the comedy show. Y'all be blessed. And y'all have a blessed weekend. I love y'all.